Need to cool your tank? You don't need a chiller, you just need some evaporative cooling, and Tunze's got it with the Tunze Aquawind EcoChic. Roger, this was gray in the past, now it's white. Walk me through the changes.
So the original Aquawind was essentially a repurposed computer cooling fan. We went back and we designed a fan from scratch that would be IP57 rated, meaning that you could have it in a very moist enclosure and it would still operate.
Which it is in a sump or over a tank?
Right, over a sump, over a tank. It's controllable. You can also just plug it directly in and set it on a timer or however you'd like to control it.
So standalone, controllable via what?
Well, in this case, we're controlling it. We've got our new cloud-enabled 7000 smart controller. Right now it's set, it's rather cool in here, so I've got it set that anytime the tank temperature goes over 18.5, an event's triggered to cool the tank. So the controller is close to finished, but there's some software that still needs to be worked out, so pH calibration isn't functional yet.
Okay, so it'll have pH capabilities.
It will.
Of course, it's going to have pump capabilities because you're a pump manufacturer.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing 4 ports, but you're telling me that expands down to 5 each?
Yes, so each port has this more or less octopus cable that comes off of it.
Okay.
And each one has 5 separate connections. So we have a generic 0 to 10 connection. We have a Kessel 0 to 10 connection, a Tunze 8850 light connection, Tunze pump connection, and then a fan connection off of each port. So there's a lot of versatility in there. It's just by setting events that trigger functions of your different connected components.
So the controller is new to you guys, but the Osmolator has got to be the most synonymous product that people think of when you say Tunze.
Yeah.
You've got a white pump here for the Osmo.
Sure.
Guessing this is a replacement for the old one.
Well, so the old one will continue to be around. This
Okay.
is the High Jet. With this pump, you can disassemble it. It's a true PDM DC motor.
Okay.
Whereas the original Osmolator pump is just a brush motor.
Okay.
So the next generation of Osmolators is going to come with this pump as standard, whereas for the existing Osmolator, it's an optional upgrade.
Okay.
This pump can handle over 12 feet of head pressure. So if you were wanting to pump from a basement up to your tank, this would be the pump to do.
Get the job done.
It has a very simple, what we're used to for RO systems,
Push
just a
connected.
push fitting.
Yep.
It has a threaded inlet, so for other applications, you could add strainers, pre-filters, different systems to it.
You were talking about it as a top-off pump, but this
Yeah.
could run continuously for
It could, yes.
anything.
Yes.
All right, Roger. You guys are continuing to innovate, and we're upgrading some old workhorses of the industry, the Osmolator pump. I love the push connect. That makes everything so much easier with this bad boy. Thanks for showing it to me.
No problem, thank you.
Tunze Caremagnet is a magnetically coupled algae scraper that's going to work on glass or acrylic tanks up to 3/4 inch thick. Before it had a black foam cover that some people were not so high on, so Tunze's responded. We have 3 replacement covers. This is Ashwood, we have an olive color, we have a Macassar, looks like red, and then there's a rosewood as well. No screws, simply pop it off. You can change colors if you want, and go to scraping.